Hey guys, gamers in the house, and welcome to another episode of Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Last time we played Spyro Reignited Trilogy, we have completed the entire first and second game. You know, we did everything, got everything. Now, you may be wondering why things look a bit different here, and that is because I am playing Spyro Reignited Trilogy on my sister's PS4 this time, mainly because she's going to be at my house for a while. So I'll have plenty of time to do the entire third game this time, and I'll be able to do it this time with enough range to be able to record it using my Elgato capture card. And okay, I am not sure which of these she may be using. I may need to quick go. Well, I mean, she's the only one playing this game, so hopefully she's content with me overwriting one of these save files. I'm gonna overwrite save file number 3. Hopefully she's okay with that. I have no idea, but she's not doing much with it, so I'm gonna open this one up. I have no idea if there's any sort of special reward for 100%ing all 3 games, so if you guys, if there is something, then maybe I'll want to play these 2 games again offline, but we're not gonna look into the first or second game. We've already did those 2 from start to finish on my brother's PS4. We are now going to go into Spyro Year of the Dragon, the third and final Spyro game of that originated from the PS1 trilogy. Let's go! An evil plot unfolds. Instead of it being in the world of dragons like usual, it's actually different dialogue this time. Okay. So what's happening? What evil plot is unfolding? What's happening? Okay, we got a bunch of dragons. It looks like they're having like a is it like morning time? They're still asleep. Okay, what's going on here? We got interesting looking sort of mage person and a few of soldiers of sort. Okay, so we got a mysterious mage. And what's happening? Uh-oh. Oh no, they're stealing all the eggs! And of course, none of them's gonna notice. Great. Well, that's gonna... Nice job watching where you're going there. I could never understand this opening, like, in the original. Nice job, Hunter. And she got away. I could never understand that opening. She was heading straight toward a hole, but just because one of the dragons was starting to wake up, she decides to take a much longer route. A powerful villain emerges, but it just doesn't make any sense to me.
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe
Oh.
it'll amount to something after all.
Who is that?
Now go guard the tunnels.
Is that like
Stop anyone from
Jabba
coming
the
through.
Hutt's wife or something? She looks nasty. Okay, desperate rescue begins. Yeah, they stole all of our eggs. Like, is this like Angry Birds or something? Or, no, it's not gonna be Angry Birds. It's gonna be Angry Dragons right now.
The eggs?
The holes came out on
All
the
we
other
need now is
side
the
of
slingshot,
dragon
and
world.
we got
found
everything.
the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Realms.
Okay.
Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes.
Yeah, come on, let's
You're
go.
dragons, right? Are you have like super sharp claws or something? Are you like not able to dig or something? Or really bad at digging? In a world where there's like
Find the eggs
all
and
this
bring them back,
technology,
Spyro. You're our only chance.
you would think
You got it.
there'd be like some way, like at least some sort of machine they have or something, some way they can dig larger holes for them to fit through. Anyway, we now have the first opening world. I believe it's called Sunrise Spring. So we are all the way on the other side of the world from the normal dragon worlds that Spyro's normally used to. And I gotta say, out of all 3 of the original Spyro the Dragon games for PlayStation, this one is without question my favorite. Plenty of good things about it. Like, every time, like back in the original 3 games that Insomniac Games would... When it came to Insomniac Games, they wanted to keep improving upon their content. With every game, they wanted to, like, make there be something more than just simply being more levels and, like, you know, more stuff. They wanted to make, like, the gameplay, like, unique every time. And so, unlike giving the previous games where they've given Spyro new abilities, they actually added in some new characters you can play as, and they will have their own unique abilities, and you'll see characters like those later on in the game. You'll see here. Anyway, first egg, Isabelle. We already rescued 1 egg, and we're only like a few minutes into this already. Look at that, it's already trying to fly. Boy, I'm sort of excited too, because when I went freeing all the dragons in the first game, it was very enjoyable to see like each and every dragon having their own unique design. Because in the first game, in like the original version of the first game, they were like all had super like similar designs, but in this game lots of the dragons have unique designs. Okay, yes, I know the logic of cameras, Zoe. Yeah, in this opening world, Zoe really likes to go into the logic of cameras. I don't know why. And who is this?
You're the one in charge of rescuing
Oh, it's her.
eggs, huh?
Hey.
How sad. Look here,
Okay, so
dragon.
this is
If you know what's
Bianca.
good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back into that hole you came through.
Yeah, right.
Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden
No, they
them
don't.
in places you'll never find in 1,000 years.
Uh,
Besides, even if you
okay.
collect the eggs, our expertly
That we
trained
already
army
found-
will hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry, and you won't like me when I'm angry.
Okay, 1, you're not intimidating. 2, those eggs were not very well hidden, because 1, I already found 1 egg, and 2, if you remember in the opening, Zoe specifically stated that she, along with some other fairies, actually found some of the eggs, but were simply too heavy to carry back. But, like, I'm sure she was probably trying to sound intimidating and trying to scare me to go back to the dragon worlds, but that, like, the eggs are not that very well hidden. Like, even Hunter finds quite a few eggs in this game, but just like in the second game, you have to take them on in some sort of annoying game in order to get to them. Oh boy, we got the return of money bags. What do you want?
My, how funny to see you here. Why,
What are you
I
doing,
haven't seen
Moneybags?
you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar. Well,
Yeah, that wasn't a
my
very
business
long
went
time
into
ago.
a slump after you left, so I came
And
here
I ain't giving you
struck
your
up a
gems
nice
back.
Deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons too.
I guess she's very fond of dragons, seeing how she stole all of our eggs. Do you know where any of them are?
The sorceress has asked me to guard Sheila the kangaroo. I suppose if you had a bit more money, I'd be willing to let her escape. Then you could keep her for a pet or something.
Okay, you need 300 gems to free Sheila. So, this is Sheila the kangaroo. So, in this game, yeah, as mentioned, there are unique characters with unique abilities that differ from Spyro's abilities. A very neat idea very interesting way for Insomniac Games to use their favorite dragon for stuff. Yeah, it's a shame that this is how they ended off the game. Yeah, if you guys don't know what happened, basically, after this game, basically, because Insomniac Games originally made these games alongside Universal.
Yo, Spyro! I just found one of those portal thingamajigs that leads to a different world. You'll have to glide to get across.
Why can't you just call them portals?
Then press jump again while you're in the air to glide. Just follow me.
Sure, yes. So yeah, mostly Spyro has all of his exact same abilities from Ripto's Rage, even the ones that Moneybags taught him, like swimming, climbing, and head bashing.
Just press the action button at the end of your glide.
Okay, Hunter. I'll be right over. I just want to collect some treasure real quickly here. Huh! Yeah, as you can see, we can still hover and stuff. Of course, now you realize that, yeah, just like in the previous game with the orbs, Hunter finds quite a few eggs, but doesn't give them to you till you beat him in the game. It's annoying.
There's definitely something shiny at the bottom of this hole. I was about to jump down there, but now I think I hear running water. I hate to get wet. It's a cat thing.
Right. Anyway, as I was saying before about Insomniac Games, basically, the reason they stopped making Spyro games after this, yeah, basically we got the Superfly power-up. Basically, just like in the previous game, it gives us the temporary ability to fly. And I believe if we can make it quickly enough, we can get up here and get our hands on an extra life. Haha! Jackpot! But yeah, the reason why Insomniac Games stopped making Spyro games was because originally they made these games, though they were the creators of Spyro, they were making these games alongside Universal, and Universal was not very good, let me tell you. Like, there'd be points where they'd be doing pretty ridiculous. I don't fully know the history of the things Universal did alongside Insomniac Games, but I don't think it was like really all that good. But the thing was, Universal had like ownership over Spyro for some reason, and nice job, Toys for Bob, with that gem placement when you burst open the basket. But when you but in order for Insomniac Games to be done with Insomniac Games, they would have to like lose Spyro, since Universal had ownership over Spyro, and in the end they decided to make the choice of abandoning Spyro. And it's completely unknown to me if that's a good choice or a bad choice, because from one perspective they were actually kind of running out of ideas on how to improve upon Spyro to make each and every game unique from the other. Did I miss anything back here? I don't think I did. And at the same time, it could have been a bit of a bad choice, because with what Universal did with Spyro after that, like, the Spyro games that came after were not very good. Maybe some of the Game Boy Advance Spyro games, but in terms of console games, I think the only good one that we've ever had was A Hero's Tale for the PS2. And that one still wasn't as good as the original. But yeah, as for Insomniac Games, they kind of went on to make like the Ratchet and Clank series and like other things. Yeah, stop talking to us about the camera, Zoe. We don't need any characters breaking the fourth wall or anything. But yeah, that's kind of the story on why they stopped making Spyro games, they themselves.
Maybe the portal will reactivate after a few more dragons hatch.
That is not what these guys were like in the original. In the original, these guys like had a different kind of accent, these tiki people. So these are sort of like these tiki people. And one, they did not look entirely like this, and they did not have that sort of accent. I do not like that. I believe if we smash this rock, we have an egg in it. Liam. And I just realized I forgot to say the name of the previous egg that I found. Whoops.
I see an egg at the bottom of this lake. I would.
How are you over here,
Hunter?
Hunter?
Fur all wet. Maybe you could get it. You can dive underwater by pressing the charge
Come
button when
on,
you're on the
Hunter.
surface, and charge underwater by holding.
Yes, so as previously mentioned, you have all of the abilities from the previous games, including the ones Moneybags taught you. So you don't need to be paying Moneybags again just to learn abilities you learned in the previous game. It's kind of a nice thing that I think that Insomniac Games gives you all those abilities right at the beginning, so you don't have to do as much backtracking as you did in the previous game. Though, disappointingly, you will have to do a bit of backtracking at some points in this game. Alright, we got, I think that said Bruce. I'm not paying full attention. Okay, that's all the eggs. What do we got here? Okay, Spyro, I've got a special task for Sparks. Meet me back here later, Zoe. Yeah, I believe you cannot unlock what that is until you have unlocked the next world, as in taken on completed every single level and moved on to the next world and defeated the boss on your way to that next world. What do we got over here? We got
Here I was, about
Snappy
to
the
go for a
seal.
nice swim at Shell Beach, when my portal just up and disappears right in front of me.
Okay.
If you go find some more of those dragons,
gotta say, I actually
I bet
like
this
that
portal
design.
will start working again.
That's actually kind of an adorable design for Snappy. Yeah, so as you can see, from what I've just shown you, some of the portals do not work. They don't have any power. And that is, yes, mainly because we didn't collect enough eggs. Because as you have noticed, we need a certain amount of eggs to activate certain portals. And you'll see the reason why these portals activate by hatching enough dragon eggs, as we shall see later on in the game. Okay, did I miss some gems at one point somewhere? Okay, maybe I missed some underwater. Because I could have easily missed one. Yep! I did. Did I miss more gems underwater? According to Sparks, there's another gem over here, but I'm not seeing any other gems. Over there. Did I miss one in here? Because I do not see a gem in here. I think the game is broken or something, because I am pretty sure I got all of the gems. Hold on here. Something is not right. Did I miss something all the way back at the start, maybe? I did! And is there one over here? There we go. I somehow missed a couple of gems lying around in this area. Well, with that, we've completed the entire main hub world. And now, I think I'm going to do, at minimum, like 2 levels per video. Because I should have enough time for at least 2 levels in these videos. So, I'm going to do about 2 levels per video. So let's free Sheila here. So we'll actually get some interesting story detail. And as well as some reasoning on why some of these portals require baby dragons hatching from dragon eggs to be activated.
Getting paid a fortune to keep
So
Sheila
you
the
kind of get an
kangaroo
idea
locked
here
up.
as you free these characters.
This pesky animal must have been causing a lot of trouble for that poor sorceress. I suppose I could accidentally let the kangaroo escape. If you were to pay me, say, a small fee.
I don't think Moneybags is very smart, because if you're already getting paid like an income, then I would think that a constant income would be better than a massive quantity at one point, because eventually you're gonna, once you spend all that, you should have stuck with the constant income, but have it your way, Moneybags.
I love your sweet naivete. Your kind-hearted nature might be your downfall someday, but for the time being,
Yeah, no.
it's making me rich. I
Well,
hope
we'll
you
see.
appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing
Hey.
my job.
Yeah, come on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you very much, Sheila. Though I don't think you got knocked that far.
Then.
Yeah, name's Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this
I
entire
like the design.
world, you know? Then all of a sudden you left. Poof!
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000
Really?
years ago, I think.
And they just left?
1,000
Yeah,
years.
and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out of the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just
Really?
dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one.
Oh, no.
Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
But yes, as you have just heard from Sheila, well, before we get to that, I must say I sort of like the design they went for her. Normally, she just looked like a regular kangaroo in the original game, but in this game, they actually like gave her a bit more of like I think sort of like an Australian-like design, seeing how she had the whole safari zoot, as well as like that sort of hairstyle that she did not have in the original game. The original game, she just looked like a kangaroo. But now, like, once again, they put a lot more personality into the characters. So Sheila's out. We're gonna see what's going on with Sheila. Normally, the first level's supposed to be Sunny Villa. That's like your first intended portal to go into. But I usually like doing the levels where you can play as another character first before getting into that. Mainly because in some levels they're like, well, you'll see as we continue forward in the game why. I might not entirely be able to show it in this video, but maybe in the next video. You'll see.
Thanks again, Spyro. Now I have to
You're
find out
welcome.
what that nasty sorceress has done to my home while I was locked up.
Well, I don't entirely know what exactly
Hiya,
the
Sheila.
sorceress
While
would
you were
want to
gone,
do.
A bunch of Rhinox kicked us out of our houses. It's okay though. Bobby, Pete, and I are working on a
Oh, yeah.
clever plan to take them back.
I see. Alright, it looks like we're starting the, sort of, animal-like American Revolution here, and... Okay. I'm not sure, something different. For some reason, Sheila feels, slower than she previously did, but... Yeah, no, not Sora. But Sheila is able to double jump. And her attacking moves is a kick. You can be able to kick enemies, as well as if you press the jump button right as you hit the ground, you can be able to bounce super high. As well as just like Spyro, she has a head bash. So Sheila is quite the high jumper. Yes, I know how to get a high cliffs. I literally just showed how to do that. For some reason, it feels like Sheila's a lot slower than she was in the original, but yeah, Sheila, in her own ways, is quite the powerhouse. Maybe not being able to glide as far as Spyro or something, but oh boy, is she able to get to far places. Or at least high places. Well, she isn't able to get to far places, but she's able to get to high places. As well as quite the powerhouse, I must say. So as you can see, we have helped Billy here get home.
Here, I was saving this to make an omelet, but I think you deserve it more.
Oh, thank you. Oh, hey, Ruby! Oh, a very good thing we did not let him use that to make an omelet. Alright. Another day, another dragon saved. I do believe some of the dialogue these guys give is, or goats give, is pretty enjoyable.
Through a wall. If you don't mind, we'll just hang out here while you give him a good kicking.
Of course. Somehow these mountain goats are not very good. They're like absolute pushovers. For some reason. Okay, come on. Alright, let's go. I'm liking a lot of things. Playing as Sheila feels, in a way, a lot smoother. It sort of feels like Sheila moves a little bit slower than she did in the previous game, but she does feel, in certain terms, a bit smoother to play as. Although it is a slight bit harder to predict where to, when to press the jump button when you hit the ground. For the most part, this feels really, like, well-fledged out. Okay, here. As we can see, we got a bolt here blocking this guy from getting into his own beat.
Let's play a joke. Take this egg and smash it on Billy's house, okay? I need
No.
to get him back for the last time he butted me off the cliff.
Of course. Egging people's houses as a form of payback. That is not going to end well. And what are you doing there, pal? Were you doing the chicken dance? Well, that could have been the chicken dance, but it sort of looked like it was like he's either acting like a chicken or doing the chicken dance. No idea. Okay, that just... Okay, no wait, I got up there already. Come on, get up, Sheila. Get up! And, oh hey! How's it going? There we go. Alright, what do we got now?
Those Rhinox have taken over. There'll be no stopping them unless we can smash their huts. They're too big to smash with your kick attack, though. Try using your stomp attack to smash them instead. I'll confuse the Rhinox with taunts while you stomp their huts, okay? You remember how to stomp, don't you?
Yes, I know how to stomp. So as you can see, he's gonna try taunting, in which, just like as shown previously, they are yet again useless. So there are a couple ways you could go about smashing the huts. You could either do it the long way by taking out all the Rhinox, then smashing the huts. Or you could take care of the huts first, then take care of the Rhinox, which I think it's a lot quicker to just simply smash the huts first to keep the Rhinox from respawning. A lot more efficient and a lot quicker way to get past these guys. So we're making good progress. Oh, hello! I somehow did not kick in time for that. Let's see, what do we got here? I believe there's a gem back here. Ah, yes, there is. Up here we've got a smashable chest and an extra life. What do we got next? Did that. And with that, we've gotten all three of the goats back to their homes. What do you got, Zoe?
Control a character or vehicle?
What are you doing
Just
there?
go to the pause menu and select control.
Vehicle? Oh yeah, that's right. You'll see what she means by vehicles later on in the game. You'll see.
Found in my house.
Well, that's nice. Bobby actually just simply gives us the... Okay, Nan. Yeah, sometimes the baby dragons doesn't show off the most interesting of things. They're about as bland as the thank you for releasing me from the first game. What? Go. We got one last area back here. We did the main area, but a few secret areas back here containing some treasure before we are done with the level. Oh wow. Almost got all the treasure. Almost there. And that completes this level. And with that... the way she just jumped into the portal. Okay, that was pretty funny. But that completes 2 areas. So every video I'm going to do about 2 levels. Depending on... they could be any level. Well, excluding like the speedway levels. If I have time for a quick speedway level, I think I'll take the time to quick do the speedway level. But obviously we have nowhere near enough eggs to do the speedway level. So we did some things around here. We got an idea on what's going wrong in this place. So seeing how magic dragons appear to be the source of all magic, seeing how wherever the dragons go, magic seems to go with them. Obviously, you can sort of get an idea on why the bad guys took the eggs, as it appears like they're doing it in an attempt to restore magic to this place. But yeah, for some reason, we're not exactly letting them have that. We don't think that's a good idea. They can't just take their eggs from us. We gotta talk this out, you see. You can't just do that to us. Just like have us do all this hard work and then just take him from us. Anyway, next time on Spyro Reignited Trilogy, we shall enter the Sunny Villa level, as well as do the Cloud Spires level over here. We shall do these 2 levels next time. But until next time, this is the Gamer of Gamers, and I am out of here.